That unfolded blanket is bothering me. Wade, I have a lot of questions from people that are curious about why I'm making music. That blanket is bothering me. Oh my god. Wade, if you're constipated, just eat some prunes. Prunes and raisins. Do some movement, take a walk, you know? Wade. It was taking too long to fold it, so I just put it in the closet for now. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Kind of, because I'm still thinking about it, but I'll get to it later. Don't mind my noisy dove in the background. Don't mind my dove in the background who can't seem to be quiet for 5 minutes, who wants my constant attention. Now he knows I'm talking about him, so he's quiet. What inspired you to start making music? Life. How would you describe your musical style in your own words? I don't know if I can put it into a box like that. And I don't know if I want to. Who are your biggest musical influences? I don't know if I have any musical influences. People say I sound like such and such or so and so, but that is a good question because I'm not sure. I kind of draw my influences from within. I would say my biggest musical influence is myself. Whatever I'm channeling, whatever is coming through, that's my biggest musical influence by far. What's your favorite song that you've ever written and why? I'm just gonna say that my favorite song that I've ever written is still being written. I'm not done with it yet. And why? I don't know. Just is. I don't know the reason. Maybe I don't want to tell you. How's that for an answer? How do you usually begin the songwriting process? The lyrics happen first. It usually starts out as a poem or an idea of like a chorus or a hook or something that I can't stop thinking about it. It just comes in and it's like, all right, I guess I need to exercise this to get it out of my head. And that's usually what helps. So it's almost like I need to go through the process of writing and completing the song so I don't go insane. Maybe I wouldn't go insane if I just couldn't write the song to completion, but it certainly feels a whole lot better when I do. It's kind of like taking... No, I don't want to compare it to that. What emotions or experiences do you hope your music evokes in listeners? I don't have expectations for my listeners. I want people to feel free to have anything happen, and hopefully it's good. So even if it's like a catalyst for something, like going through an emotion that might not be so pleasant or easy, that's all I could ask for. Whatever it is, I hope it's for the best, and that doesn't always necessarily mean a smiling face. I like stuff that makes me think. I like lyrics that say the same thing in a way that I've never thought about. When I write a song, sometimes the lyrics might come through in a cliche way and then I tweak it and change it to something else. How has your faith or spirituality influenced your music? In every way that I can possibly imagine, and then some. It's been somewhat creepy how much that influences my music, actually. Do you write music differently when you're alone versus performing for others? No. When I write music, it's actually a very private process. I'm not gonna be like, hey, yo, friends, I'm writing a song, come here, help me out. How do you decide which songs make it onto an album? So I don't necessarily think that I need to have albums. Now I am working on an album now, but that's only because all these songs fit together in like a theme. So then it kind of makes sense to put them together. I've been wanting to put out an album for a while, but I haven't done that because I've had so many songs come to me, and all in different genres and different languages. I've had songs that sound like heavy metal. I haven't released those yet. On this album, it sounds expected. I don't mind shocking my audience, but this one, I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna say what it sounds like right now. It's just gonna have to wait. It's shocked me that I wrote something like this. Not my usual, and that's a good thing. I like to step out of my comfort zone and challenge myself. Like, it wasn't until I was just about 50 that I bought my first and only electric guitar. Then the first song that I released out there was Después de la lluvia in Spanish. Rocking out on guitar in Spanish. I don't really plan these things, they just kind of come to me. I allow it, and that's the result. Something totally unexpected. What's the most memorable moment you've had performing live? Maybe it was when I was singing at a place in Pittsburgh. People were singing along to my song, and I'm like, are you kidding me? These people know my music? It's not like I was a featured artist or anything. People knew my song. I was flabbergasted. That's a moment where it's like, it's hard to perform because I want to cry and I can't because I gotta sing. How did you write Dorado? What was the first line or melody that came to you? So that song came to me when I was sleeping. That's all I'll say about that. What personal experiences influenced the lyrics of Kun Salah Sus? Well, if you take the time to translate that song, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So you have some homework to do. Is there a hidden meaning or story in tragedy that fans might not know? Yes. And it's probably best that they don't know. It's just my internal world of music. Enjoy! Which song was the most challenging to write? I'm working on it now, actually. Have you ever considered changing the lyrics of your songs before finalizing them? Oh my gosh, so many times. I mean, so many times I've been recording the song with the lyrics that I've done, and then I'm like, no, I can't say this. This is terrible. What was I thinking? And then I have to scrap it, rewrite the lyrics, and re-record it. How do you connect personally to your songs when performing them live? I get into a space where I feel like I'm not there anymore. And that's when I can transcend the fear I get from being on stage, so I have to get into a zone, if you will. Is there a particular song you hope everyone hears first when discovering your music? That's in the works, I'd say. I haven't put it out there yet. More on that to come. Have you ever had a spiritual experience while performing or writing music? Yes, all the time. How do you deal with writer's block or creative doubt? Can't say I've had that problem. If anything, I wish I had a little bit of writer's block. This is a constant thing. I could be at the store grocery shopping and a song comes to my head. I'm like, really? Right now? Trying to get something done. You know, it can be disruptive, but I don't shut it down. So when a song is coming through, I just grab my phone and I sing into it. You know, I record what I got. Which song of yours do fans seem to connect with the most, and why do you think that is? I don't necessarily view myself as having fans. I mean, I'm not like this well-known artist. A lot of these people have known me since I first started putting music out there. You know who you are, Alexandra and Roy and such. I don't even want to call you fans because I don't like the word fans. No, yeah, can we change that word? Not fans, but let's just say people who resonate with my music. If you weren't a musician, what would you be doing? Yeah, so I've had jobs and I create music on the side, and even though it might seem like that's all I do, because I have a lot of songs out there and more to come, to the point where this almost feels like a personal affliction. Do you see your music as a form of personal therapy or healing? Absolutely. Music has gotten me through some of the most difficult times in my life. How do you handle moments of doubt, fear, or vulnerability as an artist? I just allow it to be there. I don't really feel like I need to resolve anything. That's why I create music, to work through those. I mean, I think that's what art is for. When life is lifing, there's always music. Whether you write it or listen to it, it's there. Do you write music differently when you're happy versus when you're struggling? It's been very hard for me to write a song from a place of when I'm totally happy. I can't say I've written many songs when I've been happy. And it doesn't mean that I'm a sad person. It just means that through the course of a day, I may go through several emotions. And no, it doesn't mean I have something wrong with me. I might hear someone say something and I'm like, that's sad. I remember one song I wrote, Floating in Space. I wrote this simply because I saw a news article about an astronaut, and it showed an astronaut floating in space. And at the time, I felt very alone, and I felt like disappearing from the world, just be in my own space, and just feel what it's like to sit with myself in all the pain and all the loneliness that I was feeling. And it's like the lyrics say in that song, floating in space with no time and no face, forgotten by everyone but me. No time and no face. Just a sense of like timelessness, like no constraints. And then when I said no face, it's like not have to put on a face, not have to put on a suit, or have to put on these specific shoes to go to this place and look this way. Have none of this exterior. Just kind of dissolve into space. Back again with more light. And here's my harp. Oh my goodness, I need to tune this. Something else I gotta do. Put that on my list. Any pre-show rituals or habits? Oh my goodness, yes. I try to get myself a cup of decaffeinated tea. No caffeine for me, because with all the adrenaline going through my system, if I add caffeine to that, it's like I can't I can't calm down. I need things that relax me. Meditate a little bit, close my eyes, take a breath, relax. Beautiful outcome is what I ask for. Are there hobbies or passions you have outside of music? Too many to talk about. I don't want to bore you with all of my hobbies. What's a secret talent or skill that people might not know about you? I can catch flies with my bare hands. Done it many times. Do you write songs in bursts of inspiration, or is it a slow, ongoing process? Both. I just never know when a song is going to happen. And I don't write them, they write me. That's the best way to explain that. Well, I guess that's it for now. I'm going to end this because there's more questions, but maybe I'll put that in a part 2.